Hello everybody and welcome on in. My name's Ezra and today we will actually be playing some Greedfall. So, without further ado, let me just quickly kind of slowly fade out the music. Okay. So, let me go ahead. I'm going to do new game. Yes, I'm fine with it. Just going to do normal game, nothing too crazy. And we'll get this party started as soon as the game loads.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Okay, so now we are immediately into character customization. Let me just do this real quick. Okay. Of course, we're going to go this approach. Closer to this other than hair color and hairstyle. Yeah, we'll go that for hair. Yeah, go that for skin tone. Good for that for eyebrows. Overall satisfied with the face. Eye color though. Yeah, we'll kind of go more of a hazel eyes since they don't have red eyes. And then yeah, just general hairstyle. And yes, but we'll do the chibi bald look. Okay. Kidding. We're gonna do a nice little braid. The braided crown. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next step. Magic, technical, or melee. Set elemental trap, firearms, one-handed blades. To buy magic ring, stasis, one-handed heavy weapons? One-handed heavy weapons. Okay, so in other words, if it can fit in one hand and it's heavy, I can use it. Yeah, see this one does that. Handed blades, and yeah. I'll definitely go more the mage route. And since, of course, I'm doing the mage route, maybe we do willpower or mental power. Let's start with mental. Then next step, charisma, vigor, craftsman, intuition, lockpicking, or science. I'm leaning maybe closer to charisma or intuition. Objects attained through gathering, looting. Gonna go with charisma. And with that, we can start the game. Yes, I do want to.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and make our way to the objective point. So we're setting sail for a new world. Good to know. Okay, space pauses. Okay.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious Master of Arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Okay. Now I need defend. There we go. Prove you can fight. On target. Ooh. Okay. So I need to assign potion to a shortcut. We'll make it 1. Ah. Then
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper Master of Arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
yeah, I
No.
think we're good.
Thanks all the same. I have quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
Good to know.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little.
The
You're
great
not
journey.
angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossillon are joining our party.
Sir de
A few
Cossillon?
friends at your side in unknown territory.
Wait a
is
minute.
boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
Have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Does this mean I'm French? Ooh, apothecary. fine.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child. Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about. Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill. Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure. Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to... I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you. What is it? A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
So sprint and walk. Cool.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Okay.
Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Okay. Confirm team and quit. Okay. So we need
Where
to...
would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Teer and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well.
Okay.
Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Okay, so I need to notify some people, so need to probably have that. Okay, so had Bridge Alliance Embassy. Actually, this one's a little bit closer from the looks of it. And make sure I'm on the right path. Yep, continue down this path, and we're gonna hook a left. I see something glowing. Loot! Hawthorne. Okay, so...
To my help, and death to the others! Drink a potion.
I'm out of magic energy! I'm out of mana. Loot. I got some gold. I'll take everything, sure. Now let's check inventory. Wait, how do I switch weapons? Boots? Soldier's boots. Equip. Hands. Okay, so we're learning the game mechanics. Light stasis. Okay. Okay, so it's just through here. 1 second. What's here? Oh, notify Bridge Alliance. Can I please go around? Thank you. Speak to Cardinal.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Teer Fradee on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Okay.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place.
It's the Inquisition.
We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Ask about the relations with the Bridge Alliance.
How grows the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Teer Fradee?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Okay. Brit to the bridge. Alliance Embassy. Inventory. Let me read through something. Okay. Pat Bridge Alliance Ambassador about your departure. Side quest, negotiate with vendor. Heretic hunt. Codex. Okay, so these are individuals. Okay. Plants Hawthorne. Serene. Serene is the biggest city of the merchant congregation and one of the most important ports on the continent. It is a very old city that sea trade has long made rich, but is also the ultimate diplomatic city thanks to the neutrality of the congregation. You can find everything you can imagine here. People from all over the world come together and its markets are full of the most exotic goods. For over a century, serene splendor radiated, attracting the best artists and philosophers of the time. Despite the appearance of the Malachor, but since a little over 20 years, the deterioration of the congregation's relations with the Knots and an aggravated epidemic have drastically reduced its prestige and population today. Serene is a city that barely survives by clinging desperately to its past splendor. Okay, up, got some ammo. Hawthorne. And Mother's Present. Okay. Now, just going to quickly look up. Okay, yep, because that's Okay, so is it? Yeah, oh, excuse me. That's how to sheath the weapon. Shadow Impact, Furious Magic Attack, Lane Protection, Dodge. Okay. Up, then we talk to this guy. Speak to Ambassador Sahin.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teer Fradee. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My
I
departure
jump
is
scared in
imminent.
I thank you, Excellency.
Oh, jeez.
And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Oh, was my sneeze the jump scare? What caused the jump scare, Cozy Donut?
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Teer Fradee.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony
I'm sorry.
from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
I don't know. I think I can do a better jump scare than Five Nights at Freddy's then, with the sneeze. Okay.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
I like him more than the Inquisition. Okay. So let's look at the map. Let's start by negotiating with the vendors. So yeah, we're gonna head down this street and probably hook a left. Oh, okay. I see now. Cool, 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 cool. But how are you doing, Cozy Donuts, other than the jump scare? Oh. Whatever I need to pee? Yeah, city looks like it's in ruins. Wait a sec, is that...
The merchant is there. To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! We're running out of it! Drink a potion!
Yep, wanted to get more, let's get more experience. Old leather coat, I'll take those. Sure, I'll take everything. I love this game, but I never got far into it. Well, from what I'm experiencing with it, so far it's a good game. I like it. I'd say my main thing with it is I got this for free because thank you, Twitch. So actually, let me check inventory real quick. Yeah, we'll take this.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Ask about the other
Why
merchants.
don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately.
Small
Do
confession.
know in the future
I got
we
for
won't
free
be
too on
shopping with
PS Plus. Very nice.
Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Okay. They're in a prison sentence.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardais, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master. Moreover,
Okay.
the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah.
We shall return. See you soon.
So, in other words, what we need to do is we need to actually find his master and talk with him. Find the charlatan. But again, so I think we can agree then, just having the game for fun, for free, gives us the opportunity to try the game, see if it's something we like.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
Snake oil
And
salesman.
more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Oh, we'll find out.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
As for a
Will
demonstration.
you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
That seems a little fishy.
There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Okay, so in other words, we're going to sneak in. Okay. Shudlin's Antidote. A chemical research book. Even now if it was sent. Okay. Well, hopefully your internet connection gets better. Because I know for me, I know my bit rates, like my overall quality isn't the greatest. But I think right now, at least it's a consistent stream to where I'm seeing things a little bit more up to date. But usually that's kind of why I have the chat bubble here on the left, is so that way what you see is what I see. Okay, these pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwritings. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist, was certainly very knowledgeable. Letters from the innkeeper to the servants. Okay, have a good lurk, nonetheless. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented the room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us accidentally breaking his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. The customer's always right.
To my help, and death to the others!
Come on and fight, you bunch of cowards!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
Me. Yay! Glad you used the emotes. Silver bracelet. Blacksmith's and gold. Okay. Okay. What is this? Gold. Old reinforced gloves. Cool. Cool. Again, a lot of this is going to be me checking inventory. Yes. I just like the way it looks. Orange spike hammer. I guess taking this, keeping the spike hammer. Thick blacksmithing gloves there, but actually because I have the same ones. Old reinforced gloves. Yeah, we'll do those. Those look a little bit better. Boots. Sure. Okay. But I kind of like how this is definitely like a little bit more open, so to speak. Unmask the charlatan. I need to find the inn that he's staying at, because then I can get more information from there. Okay, speak.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him the remedy he is selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found.
Is that
We
the
need
end?
to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Okay. Oh, wait. Did I just steal coins? Probably.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ask about. Okay.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Wait, where's the stairs? Right, that's leading downstairs. We need upstairs. So if I had to guess, there it is. There you are.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Asking about his career as professor.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Okay, his
Why did
obsessive.
Sahin bear you such hatred?
I was unfortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred.
Ask him about his potion.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I think if I help him leave the city, might be able to actually do some more, can do better, can do more good than just arresting him. But then again, arresting him is the lawful right thing to do. Let's do help him leave the city.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Well, storeroom. Well, then this way he can at least escape through the storeroom and sneak out. Okay, we'll follow this. Speak to angry citizen.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me, it's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Propose a settlement?
I can procure you some excellent potions. As long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing. Like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Ah, our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise. Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Okay, so in other words, we can craft some. Use workbench. Craftsman allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. You need knowledge to be able to use the crafting table. Spend points and desired talents. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Okay, we do not have enough. Outcome from this magic damage, fury potion, power potion. Well, okay. Let me check the journal real quick. The charlatan. Health potions. Heretic hunt. Okay. We're gonna try to find a way to sneak out of the tavern. We're leaving anyways, so should not be a problem. This looks like a dealing room. Because we got the key to the storeroom.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
Locked.
Use key.
I don't have the key.
What? Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Storeroom. Oh, there we go.
The key to the tavern.
Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Okay. Let's open. Use key.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Sounds good to me. All right, speak to Alchemist.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have
Yep.
unlocked the server's entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Well, at least he's referring to them as patients. Okay. Ooh. Cannot open. So, yeah. Let me check out this area real quick. There's got it. Okay. Climb.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way? Holy leaders, they've seen me.
To my help! Death for the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
Okay. It's down.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
Okay. Level 2. Level 2. Hey, let me go ahead and loot. Cool beans. Health potion. Let me do this. character development. Divine magic rings allows use of divine magic rings. Basic terms. Stagnation lasts longer. Inflicts more damage. Ooh, I kind of like how the skill trees work. It's very interesting. Charlatan's Antidote. Okay. Silver Bracelet. Okay, good enough. See here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up, hang a right.
More Envy customs. I should have stayed at the tavern. I was safe. Holy Evils, they've seen me.
Where?
I've never learned to fight. To my help! And death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Okay, that seemed to scare him off. Up and one more. Okay.
Holy Evils. To my help! And death to the others!
Okay, we'll loot. Map. Okay, yeah. And we're here. Oh, we probably need to get in behind. Yep, right here.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lady.
Okay. I can now inform him that he is gone. Okay. Guess we'll go back and try to negotiate with the vendor. Stay here. Let's go and...
And so you're back, my lady. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it.
Don't know.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. And I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with you.
Since you leave us no choice...
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Okay, let's check the map. Guess we gotta do it ourselves.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! you? He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Let's see.
Yes, don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, milady. I'll take care of it immediately.
Okay, Congregation of Merchants is down. So I think we did pretty good. Okay. From the Coin Barrack Quartermaster and Serene. Okay, so I got a couple more things to attend to. Again, I keep on hearing whatever you need to pee. I'm pretty sure you're saying wherever you need to be, but I'm just hearing whatever you need to pee. Speak to the quartermaster.
Lady de Fradee, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Teer Fradee as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Find a way to move the cargo. Okay, so let's look at the journal. Find a way to move cargo to Teer Fradee, whatever. I see here on the map. Yeah, we'll continue heading down this way, and then we'll bank left. Port quarter.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Fradee, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Very different. Big difference.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink.
And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay, about the cabin boy. When did you see him the last time?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Acquaintance
Does
in
the boy
Serene.
know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Okay, who are his closest friends?
This Jonas. Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay, ask for help on the
I have a
merchandise.
favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Teer Fradee. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Okay, ask about the
Have you
heretics.
seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Keep him for a second.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Ask about... Okay, I think that kind
Be
of...
back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Yeah. Tamper with the ship's logs in the harbor master's office. Okay. Zone controlled by other factions. The zone is under control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden to you. A costume, torso of the faction, will allow you to trick guards that can also try stealth approach. But if a guard spots you, it will result in a violent response. Okay.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
So I just sneak on by. Hey. Oh, look, a chest. Lockpicking skills not high enough. Okay. Cool. Examine.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Okay. Now we sneak out of here. Oh, can I? Nope. Not much of a thief. Then again, I like magic, so. Loot. Aha. So now, as long as I dress like a sailor. No, sailor's coat. Equip. I do like the way it looks a little bit better too, so. Sailor gloves. And sailor boots. Is there a sailor hat? Nope. Okay. Yep, I can now walk out of here.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
But I just changed it. Oh, those are okay. Okay, I get it. Need a clear amount so then that way I can add the crate. So I need to prepare a laced drink. Warehouse God, not prison, not prison. Heretics.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Okay. Simple. Walked in like I owned it. Port quarters. Yeah. Up. Inform the porters.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Coin guard plus 2 rep. Okay. So now let's go ahead and go talk to storeroom. Try and get to the coin guard barracks. Oh, loot. Oh, wait, other side of it, I think.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be.
Yep, I just keep hearing whatever you need to be.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Okay. The next one is the charlatan. From Alliance Ambassador.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
Speak about the charlatan.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Confront him on his lie. Cover the escape of the alchemist.
Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
Okay.
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants. That you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge. And he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you are still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him. On your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Level 3. Level 3. Maybe not stasis. Say that's level 4. Strong grip. Set trap, firearm. How should I proceed with leveling up? Me personally, I think these two should be switched, but that's just personal opinion. Okay, next point get levels. Skills, talents. Level 5. So in other words, I can use a lot of skills here. Magic healing. Okay. Shadow burst. I'm thinking. Yep, let's do stagnation. Because that helped build me out too. Okay. Journal. Side quests. Let's do. We'll do. Interrogate the smuggler about the heretics. Yeah, disappear and smuggle the knots. I feel like that is very important. We'll investigate where brother is in a bit.
The hiding place of this smuggler is filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Yeah, the chest. Oh, I gotta say there's go. But it's more money. Smuggler's Journal. I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Al Sad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels. Yep, see, call them the Inquisitors. Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you have a good lurk. We will have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove patient and discreet. I will hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbor office where the Inquisitors never dare enter. Speak to Flavia.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Ask about the cabin boy. Last time she saw him?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
About his habitual coming and
What
going.
does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. 1 drink lasts him the whole night.
Okay, about his
Does
friends?
he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Does he have
Do you
enemies?
think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Let's go about Captain
What do
Vasco.
you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
Wow.
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Impressive.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Okay. Let's keep on investigating.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Okay. That's about the cabin boy. Ask what he knows.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Can't ask about the cabin boy's state of mind.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
What about the kidnappers?
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
So, the cabin boy just randomly went missing. He doesn't really drink. But he was drinking a little bit. Completing quests. In Greedfall, a quest can usually be completed in several different ways. Desarde has more than one string in his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption. Creating items from the crafting table. Yeah. Speak to Joffrey.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Two things. First off, cabin boy.
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Ask about
I'm
Constantine.
looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine.
Constantine?
I believe he
Is it
was
Constantine?
intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Oh,
Whatever do
jeez.
you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown. Blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight.
Of
I
course.
hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Yeah, might as well pay.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
That's about it.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Peace. Thanks, your tavern
Who
regular.
are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No,
not
have no
yet.
fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Okay, ask about the cabin
What
boy.
can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Okay, what happened during
Tell
the
me
evening?
what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. Needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Ask for information on the rich
Who was
man.
the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Basically a slave? Because basically what it almost turned into is if he owes a debt, he will just hold him hostage till the debt's been paid. That's more indentured servitude. Prince's Place. Let's go into here.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okay. See here. Find and confront the kidnappers. Let's look upstairs. Oh, there we go. That's who we need to talk to.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me,
Son.
but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
The altercation at the
I'm
cavern?
very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Ask why the Knots would have taken their son.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
No.
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
This is where I'm trying to keep an open mind a little bit, but I'm thinking one of the other alternatives could be just the amount of fantasy books I've read on the matter. But it very much seems like the kid tried to run away from a home. Parents are like, no, you're not running away from home, so therefore they kidnap him. But that's personal idea, that's personal thinking. Okay, let me check the map. Okay, it's gonna be quite the walk. Wait. Good criminy. Not yet. Speak to Vasco.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Ask about the
Could
Knots.
you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Naut?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Okay, ask about Crider Amon and
I
Fontaine.
spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract?
Hmm.
But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Interesting. Aztec Crucial. More information.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Here we go.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Ask about contract between Nantes and the Fountains.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
We'll use that again. We're using that as leverage to convince them. To at least convince the mother to more turn her ire to the father for basically going through with that deal. Ooh, didn't see this. Note to the attention of the servant. I would like you to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouse we own on the canal. My husband will have to work with his clerk and his men for a few days, so make sure there is enough food for everyone and be discreet. We do not want other families to know what is happening.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
That's probably going to be our best bet. Okay.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Okay. So we go sneaky, sneaky route. Okay. See here, any chests? Not that I see.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Attempt to reason with him.
You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
Tell about Sir de Corleone taught us.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story. Don't you think?
I would agree.
Dare tell her. I beg you.
You are not leaving me with a choice.
Very well.
Yeah.
The key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Okay, well. Use key. Open. Speak to Jonas.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that.
Yep.
My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Okay, that takes care of that. Did that without bloodshed, which is good. Again, it's whatever you need to pee. Like, I just keep hearing it. Speak.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Not reputation +3. Okay. And that's about
Be
it.
back soon, Captain.
Okay, let me check the journal now. I just have the heretic hunt left. And then we'll search for my cousin. Oh, look, a chest. Gold coin, poison, pine resin. Oh, nope. That me to use magic. Head upstairs. Up, talk to these folks.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
Oh, the
The man
programs.
to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Ask about their research.
Tell me more about your research.
I'll
What
help
about
them
it is
against the
so
Inquisition.
horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teer Fradee, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teer Fradee is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Okay. Their escape plan.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Possibility of making an agreement with
Did
Thélème.
you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Let them be on their
I
way.
don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition, but I cannot do much else to help you. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful and discreet, and you will survive.
Oh, thank you, my lady. You are a just woman.
Yeah, I tried
May
my best.
the illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
Okay. Inform the Theleme ambassador.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Go directly back to the embassy. Cool. Speak.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Escobar. Report this.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Alright, and I'll leave.
I must be going.
Level
Farewell,
4.
Excellency.
Level 4.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Okay, last thing to do. Yeah, I still got let's go. Shadow dancing. Shadow burst. Oh wait. Attributes. Cool. Increase maximum MP, the spell duration. That's what I want. Because I need more magic points. Need more MP. Okay. Now we're on to the main quest. Time to find cousin. After that, I will call that it for the night. To Serene. So, yeah, let's just cross the bridge. Got to cut far over this direction. Then we go down this way.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
So now I need to free Constantine. Okay. Let's descend. Now we crouch.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked.
Okay, so I can't go in that entrance. Oh wait, what is this? Loot. Gold coins, okay. Enemy detection, okay.
A rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate Rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Okay, yeah, we be sneaky. We is being very sneaky.
I don't have the key.
Let's look around, see what we can find. I see a chest. Is this key to the cell? Perfect.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Companion equipment? Select Constantine from the inventory screen. Left and right equipment, Constantine. Okay.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
We are going to do all that we can to be sneaky. Take everything. Block. Open. Now with that, we are out. All right, boys. Let's set sail. Leave Serene behind.
Madam? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Teer Fradee. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Has permission to come aboard.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
All done?
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Teer Fradee. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
Ooh.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast has awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Okay.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Come on.
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Ow. Oh, come on. Oof. The last save game. I got owned on that one because I have no idea what the heck I was doing. Okay. Excusez-moi. Take everything. So in other words, just kind of gotta restart the fight again. Luckily, not too hard. Just go around the corner. Okay, so now I know fight is afoot. So I'll get through the dialogue, save, and call that it.
Constantine Dorsey.
Escape.
Enchanted as well.
Are you ready?
We should be able...
Okay, permission to come aboard. Leave Serene.
I am so eager to discover.
And save. Save game. Here we go.
Teer Fradee. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts
Take
months.
everything.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
Yeah, because that was not foreshadowing at all.
I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Let's see about that. Skip sequence. Skip sequence. Alright, half. Keep backing away. Keep backing away. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. I forgot to bind this one. What? Oh, come on. Okay, before the fight starts, I need to do that. Load last save game. I was so close to. If anything, I just don't like how clunky some of these mechanics are, but you know what? It is what it is.
So eager to discover.
Okay, spells, bind. On to 2.
Teer Fradee. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience.
Patience.
The voyage will be long.
Take
We're
everything.
told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Norts.
Oh, cool. All I have to do is walk to the certain spot. Yeah, the dodging mechanic is a little weird. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Come on. Oh, bullcrap. Oh, freaking dodged. This is getting bullcrap. Oh, baloney. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Again, this is just so clunky just because when you dodge, it takes like a step back. It's just, the dodging in this is so clunky. Like, I'm better just blocking, but I need to move around. Ugh.
So eager to discover Teer Fradee. My isle.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long.
Oh, good. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. that. Okay. Unbalanced. Oh, baloney, 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 baloney! Good criminy. When did I get a gun?
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Can I loot it? Apparently not. So, what's the plan now? Oh, Captain, my Captain!
Madam, gentlemen. Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
All right, cool. We have me. We're making our way to New Serene. Ugh. Ugh. Again, fighting that big guy, very clunky. I think I might have just been better using a melee weapon on that one instead of using my magic. Level 5! Level 5! It's been several months. Okay, those changes look like bones. Well, I mean, you should be able to see that a little bit further off. And there's the title sequence. Huzzah!
charming, welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
Ah, medicine.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health!
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need! Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
What do you mean?
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
What?
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Okay, cool. I'll take Vasco. He's a cool dude. From the team quit. Okay. Let's get leveled up. Next point's at level 6. Oh no, my next point is at level 6. Because I'm definitely going for glass cannon. Talent. I've done charisma. Hasn't really aided me that well. So instead, I'm going to go with science because I do need to make potions, especially if I can make some mana potions. That will help me tremendously. And I did the attribute I wanted here. See, my next one's at level 7 for this. 7, 9, and I get these every level. So 6, 7, 9. Which then might be able to do that one, and then I can start doing Shadow Burst. And Lightning Dash. Okay. Well, I think that actually might be a good stopping point for tonight. Before I start going and doing some crazy quests. So let me quickly do that. I'm going to quickly switch it over to just chatting for a little bit to end off the stream. Let me just quickly get some background music going. All right, let me now switch over to just chatting. All right. Let's see here. All right, there we go. All right. So again, I do want to thank everybody for tuning in to join me on this lovely stream. I actually had quite a bit of fun playing Greedfall. I will continue doing it every so often. Again, might not make it a full series like I've done in the past. But no, again, I had a really good time playing Greedfall. Definitely recommend it so far, especially since I believe you might be able to get it from Twitch for free if you have Twitch Prime. But with that, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next time. Oh, fun.